struggled game after game to secure wins. It's been a tough haul, but they've had to feel like this game provides them a good chance to win.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Okafor out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Nash. And it's the machine in at the shooting guard position. Good on both.
And the Pacers just missed out on the playoffs last year and would have to settle for ninth in the East. Hard for a team that has been so dominant in the East over recent seasons.
No good from Booker. Now here's Okafor. Nash, the pass to the machine. Great tee that time from Green. Feeds to Jennings. Dish now to Green. It's back to Jennings. And the rebound goes to Lopez. So it's Las Vegas now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win, because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Now here's Nash. The pass to the machine. Shot clock at 5, and it's good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Takes the 13-footer. Noah with the block. Harris with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Booker dishes to Jennings. Fires the three. That is good.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Outside. Here's the machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 6 points for the machine.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend, because they just handed him to him.
Noah the screen. It's Jennings with the drive. Second chance shot, and it's Noah playing it in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Nash. Here's the machine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The machine's got 8.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
And here's Booker. This is to Harris. Will not go. This is off the front iron. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nash outside. And the dunk by Lopez.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. It's no secret that Steve Nash is the motor for their offense, and I asked him how he planned to slow him down. He said there really is no way to stop Nash from going where he wants, and they'll just try to rotate well to recover when they get that ball flying around on the offensive end.
Thank you, Doris.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And for Tobias Harris, a resurgence of sorts last season, Clark, especially from behind the arc, where he shot a career high, 36%.
You know, he'd only hit 25% from 3 the year before, Kevin. So, yeah, monster improvement in accuracy from long range. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Jennings can't get it to go. Las Vegas leading by 5. Nash outside to the paint. Here's the machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
And getting back to Harris, there's just so much to like about his game. He lives in the gym, has a tremendous feel for the game, and he knows how to maximize his production within those athletic limitations.
And here's Nash following Brandon Jennings' 3. Pass to the machine. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
You know, the thing about Harris is he's a combo forward, extremely versatile. At 6'8", he struggles with size against the better power forward, and he lacks the athleticism of the better small forward. So to get the most out of him, you have to put him in the right matchups.
The Pacers making a switch here. Gallenberg's checked in. The machine, and it's good. Off through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Some changes for Indiana. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Payne in for Brandon Jennings. Anderson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Crawford comes in for Andre Kirilenko. Pacers trail by 7. Payne kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Johnson the screen. Payne gets a wide open look. That one off the back iron and out. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Golden State.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that when, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Pacers.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Now here's Payne after the miss from Crawford. Payne passes to Booker. It's deflected. Here's Maverick. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the middle and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Now who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Crawford leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course the machine ranked 2 slots higher.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
Back to Leonard, all alone. And the jumper falls for him. Leonard's got his first basket. Las Vegas leading by 8. Crawford outside. Fires it up. A rebound by Johnson.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Crawford following the shot by Myers Leonard. Maverick passes to Crawford, and it's sent back from Tallenberg. Here's Johnson. The shot is off, and it's Las Vegas the other way. Anderson kicks to Budinger. Carries it from 3-point range. Budinger's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And the Pacers call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Evans is checked in. A nice shot by Booker.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Budinger in the corner. scores.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Maverick passes to Buddingham. The Pacers pull it in. Johnson dishes to Payne. Launches it. It's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks to Buddingham. Booker pulls it in. Pacers trail by 8. Now Payne turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. To the wing on the left. Here's Leonard. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Las Vegas ahead. They're up by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., it left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers. Harris is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Noah. And it's Jennings in at the point. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So for Las Vegas, Chris Anderson is checked in for Evans. And it's Nash in for Maverick. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. That's good. Harris has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pacers. Jennings against Nash. Here's the machine. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for the machine. Jennings kicks to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Inside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The drive by Jennings. The layup missed.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Johnson can't hit.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Inside, the machine, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Really an extraordinary game for the machine. He has 23 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Emeka Okafor. He's checked in for Robin Lopez. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jennings passes to Harris. Over in the corner, Green. Indiana again missing. Las Vegas leading by 8.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. He's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008, and apparently the time off helped. He finished second in the league in block shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA slam dunk contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count them, 8.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up in Michigan State saying those exact things that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Jennings drives in, shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Jennings has got 8 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Over in the corner, Green on the wing, Johnson. And it's off from three-point range.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Green, the screen. It's Jennings with the drive. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jennings has got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Down low. Anderson dishes to Okafor, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. Las Vegas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The Pacers making a change here. Haynes checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. The feed to Jennings. Misses from short range.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at
it. Harris outside. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists tonight. Las Vegas leading by 6. Nash outside. To the inside. The machine. Green with the block. The drive by Noah. Harris. And Okafor with the block. Here's the machine. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. And it's Nash missing. Kane with it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Okafor's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Anderson kicks to Crawford. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jennings passes to Harris. Offensive rebound. Anderson with the block. And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. That's good. Crawford's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Nash against Jennings. And Nash gets double teamed. Here's the machine. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Noah the screen. Jennings kicks to Payne. And Harris wide open. He shoots, pins the shot with nobody near him. Harris has got 11 points. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The thing about Sam Dellenberg, he has been an outstanding defender over the course of his career. Really, guys, the consummate rim protector.
Great length and quickness with timing as a shot blocker. Ended last season 8th on the all-time blocks list among active players.
Maverick passes to Buddington. Pacers with the rebound. Harris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Payne. And the rejection by Evan. And he gets it back. He was all alone on that one. That's 7 points for Leonard.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
You know, going back to Dallenberg, only 32 games played last season for him. It was the fewest games played in his career. Amazingly, though, he still averaged over 1 block and 5 rebounds in just 17 minutes a game.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Cannot hit. Evans with some nice D. Las Vegas leading by 5. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. That's good. Buddinger's got 4 points this quarter.
And when you talk about Dellenberg, he really remained the same guy throughout his career, a rebounder, defender. Offensively, he was mostly dunks, not many assists, a guy who could impact the game while playing with his limitations, and really not everyone can do that.
Maverick passes to Ballard. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And Las Vegas leads by 7.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3. Maverick passes to Buddington. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 9-point Las Vegas lead. Payne. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. Las Vegas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, Ernie Kenny, the offense was running, really.
And that'll do it for now as we say.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from the machine.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
On the court right now for Las Vegas. We've got Andre Kirilenko. Dashes out there with the machine. Then there's Okafor, and it's Lopez, and at the pivot, manning the middle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Kirilenko, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers trail by 11. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Green inside the three-point line. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Nash outside. Passes it to the machine. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Jennings dishes to Harris. It's back to Jennings. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 12 points for Brandon Jennings. Nash with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Fifth best, Brandon Jennings.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Here's the machine. The offensive rebound. Lopez. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas. You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, but they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Las Vegas. Johnson, a wide open look, and once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Great D that time from Green.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out the rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
And he gets it to go.
And he places that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Pacers trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Booker. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase balls. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Green, the screen. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Out to the right wing. Baseline try. No good. And it's Las Vegas the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Jennings kicks it to Noah. Outside Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Noah the screen. It's Jennings with the drive. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way. And it's 6 points for Joakim Noah.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebound and the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Indiana. Payne comes in for Brandon Jennings. With his first shot attempt, Anderson's shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor. And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. He led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Maverick passes to Crawford. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And they get it back. Here's Payne, and that one's drained from the low block. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love. If he's on your team, he can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Maverick passes to Crawford. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Indiana trailing here. He kicks to Dallenberg. Feeds it to Green. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Draymond Green. Putting up about 10 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Matching up on the changes now for Indiana. Myers-Leonard comes in for Green, and Harris subbed in for Booker. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And guys, when you go to look for holes in the game of Tobias Harris, there really aren't any. One of the hardest workers in our league. If he has any weakness at all, it's his average size speed combo, which most likely will keep him from becoming the perennial all-star type.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And it's Budinger in the corner. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Pacers trail by 3. On the topic of Tobias Harris, you love that he can contribute in every category of play. He's a solid face-up shooter. Clark, he's getting better with his back to the basket. You can see movement forward all the time.
I love what this young man has shown thus far. You mentioned those things he does. He'll also rebound for you, get loose balls. He does the little things, understands what it takes to win. A consummate pro and team player.
From 10 feet out, and again, it's Indiana converting.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Hey, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
It's stolen. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And Budinger with the stuff.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Las Vegas leading by 5. They've got Noah. Tobias Harris is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then it's Payne, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And Leonard has it in the corner. No good on the three. Las Vegas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly from outside the arc. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Green, he's checked in for Indiana. Booker comes in for Payne. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Steve Nash checked in for Maverick. Here's the machine. Las Vegas again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better than that ring. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Karolinko. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Pacers trail by 3. Booker in the corner. That's a go from the wing. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nash dishes to Okafor. Here's the machine. Lays it up and banks it in. The machine's got 40 points.
Well, they went on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
And it's good. And it's a 5-point Las Vegas lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he is.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Shot on the wing. Got a piece of it. Pacers trail by 5. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 26.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up? And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Las Vegas' head coach was saying to his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now, be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Green, no luck.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Harris, right side. He nails it. And we're tied up. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. Now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
But they get it back. Okafor in the post, working on Green. The shot by Karolinko, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Noah. And it's Karolinko with the rebound. Las Vegas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's Karolinko on the wing. That's short off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
No good from Booker. Las Vegas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The machine, and that is good. The machine's got 46 points.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
And that one's hit by Noah.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Nash gets to Okafor. A jump hook, and the basket good. Okafor's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas. For Indiana, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 9 points for Draymond Green.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. He's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the machine. Kirilenko, the pass to Crawford. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. On up the court. That's good. Booker's got 30 points.
And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
And the basket by Kirilenko. Pacers leading by 3. To the paint, here's Harris. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Booker. The three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Stolen by Noah. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Open shot by Harris. Harris missing again.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Nash dishes to Crawford. That's good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Jennings kicks to Harris. The shot's good. Jennings making the point. 22 points for Tobias Harris.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shot.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Indiana leading by 9. Here's Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Indiana's got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jennings. The 10-footer finds the target.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And here's Indiana. There's the pick. Harris setting the pick for Jennings. He dishes it to Green. Okafor grabs the miss.
This game's finally gotten away from it.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage.
Well, a nice win for
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now he had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. And folks, that'll wrap